Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Interloper Season 4. Let's get this run underway. Let's see, where did we join? Okay, Pleasant Valley. Not a bad spawn. Guys, if I'm being honest, this is, I think, the third run that I've started. And I died probably, I don't know, about 30 to 40 minutes in the last two. So, yeah, let's get this started. I'm just kind of laughing. I've not been very successful today. So let's see how we get started on this one. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in. Just kind of the standard stuff. If you enjoy the episode today, be sure to hit the like button for me. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, would invite you to go ahead and do that as well. Would greatly appreciate that. And then, of course, guys, any comments you guys have, throw those into the comment section below. And yeah, let's get this thing started. So Pleasant Valley, not too bad. We kind of just got to figure out where we are at the moment. Okay, there's a wolf right down there. I think it's a wolf. No, I think that might be a doe. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest with you. I'm just so used to seeing the buck, I guess you'd say. Yeah, it's definitely a doe. Okay, I think I know where I am. Yeah, so let's see, one run I spawned into Blackrock, and I had a fairly decent start at things. I like got really close to dying at one point and then survived, and then ultimately I overcame that and then just lost it from there and died. So it was like I could survive one bad happening, and then the second one got me. And then the second time I spawned actually into Timberwolf, and I had made it all the way down here into Pleasant Valley before I think I froze to death ultimately. I just was trying to get to the farmstead and didn't make it in time. So yeah, this is try number 3 for me. I don't know what I'll do with those recordings because I have them, right? They're each probably about 35 minutes long. I don't think I'll incorporate them into season 4 at all, but maybe I'll release them someday if you guys want to see me fail. Believe it or not, this is the first time I would say that I've started a season and not just survived. But I think we've had pretty decent spawns the last two. Did I hit that? Yeah, I did. Searched you. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just not really sure what to do with those recordings. You know. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing or not. I mean, we've all died on Interloper. So, okay, I'm really just kind of headed for the farmhouse right now. I think with this spawn, that's probably our best course of action. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I am. I think it's that way. Let's get to the top of that hill. Let's crest that and take a look around and see. Okay, so for me, starting on Interloper, the thing that I think I struggle with the most is water. So getting to the farmhouse would let me get water pretty quickly off the bat, right? There's a couple toilets in there I can get the water from, and that buys me some time to find matches and, a pot or something along those lines. All right, where are we? Looks like the farmhouse is right there, and then the barn would be that way. So let's go on this way. Okay, I know where we were. Yep, I know where we were. For feats, so I did Cold Fusion and Snowwalker. You guys have given me some gruff in the past about not using Cold Fusion. But decided to give it a go on this run. Basically, I still feel the same way about Cold Fusion in that... it's maybe helpful for these first few days, but then after that, once the temperature really starts to drop, it's really kind of inconsequential because if you're talking about, negative 40 degree weather, being negative 36 really, doesn't improve anything for you. So, but we'll give it a go. If anything, it might help us in caves. Have a few extra degrees. So, and then Snowwalker, I was kind of just torn on what the other thing should be, and I just ultimately chose Snowwalker. So that is what we were rolling with. Okay, what time is it? It's like just morning, so hopefully there's some good loot in here. Man, we really can't see anything. Hate to pass time, but I can't see. Okay. Okay, we got a pot off the bat. That's good. Can opener. Good. Some matches would really be pretty clutch right now. Just as a first thing to spawn with. I don't see any. There might be some out by the fireplace in the next room. Let's grab this water though. That's really, again, that's kind of my nemesis when I start Interloper is finding water. So we got that covered though, at least for a day or so. Okay, socks. Nope, I already hit that. Alright, we'll kind of, I want to kind of grab the stuff that's out and loose before we like dig into the cabinets and stuff. Okay, I got some maple syrup. That's good. That'll give us a pretty solid meal. It's food for the day. There's no mag glass. Sometimes there's a mag glass down there. I know that they adjusted the loot tables. And this, I think, yeah, this would really be my first run with the new loot tables. I don't know how different they are, to be honest. So we'll find out, I guess, in this run. Not that like I was never really the time to like look at the loot tables and find things specifically, but you know, kind of just after playing for a while, you kind of get a feeling for where something might be. That was weird. Okay. Did I hit that? One thing I wish is that there was the quick ability to equip something. So like that hat, rather than picking it up and then going into my inventory to equip it, I wish like from that first screen where it's showing me what it is, I wish I could just equip it from there. Would be kind of a quality of life thing I think I'd ask for. Okay, well, we didn't find any matches by the fireplace, so that could be interesting. Nothing back there. Okay, we'll gather some of this cloth eventually as well. Do you guys see that sewing kit just like materialize? Okay, we got that. Yeah, so if you're wondering why this episode's a day late, it's because I spent a couple hours yesterday trying to get an episode recorded, and I just kept dying, so I ended up at the end of the day with nothing to put out, which is kind of a first, but is what it is. I should maybe grab that book. They're good fire starters early. Sewing, okay. Another sewing kit. Alright, have we hit everything up here? We hit these two rooms. Did I hit this one over here? I think I did. Nope. I did not. Take our very small chances of finding something. Okay. So I think that was the whole upstairs. Let's go back to the kitchen and see if there's any food in there, and then we'll go hit the basement. And I think we'll have searched the whole building. Nothing. I'm gonna hit these cabinets we didn't do. Okay, we found lots of little pieces of food like that. And we found the syrup, and that was really... Go ahead and grab that. All right, let's head down to the basement. And hopefully there's some kind of food item, not food item, clothing item down there, and maybe some matches. Okay, nothing yet. Alright, so if we think about forging, I don't take that for now. Those are heavy. I don't really like to carry them. I'd rather have old man's beard, but just in the interim, because we don't have any old man's beard and we're just getting started here, we'll take it. Forging. What's our best option? Have to think about that. Okay, it's not a ton warmer with that on, but something. If we don't find matches here, and it's looking like we won't, where do we want to go next? Thompson's Crossing. That'd be the next best spot. There's another big kitchen over there, so that might be a good spot to look for another pot. What time is it? We got plenty of time to do that today. We didn't find any matches. Let's think. When we go out of here, what way do we need to head to get to Thompson's Crossing? I mean, we could always go check the barn out front of the region, or out front of the farmhouse as well, that little barn. Where else? We could go check the big barn. In fact, I think the big barn is probably on our way to Thompson's Crossing, so I think we might as well do that. Let's head out. Okay, should just be pretty much straight. I always use this silo as kind of my navigator here. Yeah, so that's the little barn I was talking about. We could go check that. It might be worthwhile. I don't know. It just depends how long we want to spend in this region. It's a full battery right there. It's interesting that like you find those as ground loot now. I saw the bear over there as well, but let's get on the road towards the barn. I'm excited to be getting into this, guys. We haven't. I was thinking about it. We haven't had a season of Interloper, true Interloper, and I don't know, maybe like 6 months or so, right? Because season 3 ended. We didn't really want to start season 4 until after they did the game update that was gonna, you know, basically wipe any existing runs you had. I'd love to go get some cattails, but I want to keep moving. And so I think, and then, you know, after that update, we did the Far Territories thing for a little while. And, yeah, so it's been a minute since we've jumped into Interloper. So I'm excited. Looking forward to really getting this run underway. These are just honestly a lot of fun for me. So hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. And the dev diary for June came out a couple days ago, and there is more content coming for I think both the expansion as well as I think just normal survivor or survival games as well. So like even if you didn't purchase the expansion, you'll get some of the update. I don't know that anything in there really jumped off the screen at me as I was reading it. I think the coolest thing that I'm kind of looking forward to is maybe changes to fishing. The little thumbnail picture that they had on there showed like a ice fishing hole that was set up, and it looked like, you know, they'd set up a fishing line, and I don't know if you're able to like leave it, you know, set a line and then go about your business and then kind of passively catch fish. That would be kind of cool. The other thing was they're changing the cooking system to add some like recipes and things. They mentioned there's going to be a frying pan. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll have to see in practice what it looks like. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the cooking right now. And I don't want to have to like scrounge to find ingredients and things like that. Has that burnt house in the middle there always been there? Just feel like I've never noticed it there before. But I don't know. Maybe it has. I'm probably just tripping. Uh-oh. Where you at, buddy? There you are. They're also adding the ptarmigans, which are little birds. I imagine they'll be a food source. I'm curious to see how good of a food source they will be, if they're kind of similar to rabbits, or you know what ends up being the case. We'll see. I can't go in that door, right? I have to go in the actual side door. And they said it would basically be ready by, or released hopefully by end of June, towards the end of June, and we're about in the middle of June right now, so sometime in the next couple weeks we should get that update. So it'll be interesting. I don't know if we'll go back to, that's a good one. If we'll go back to that run. I mean, I kind of said my plan for that run was to explore new regions as they were released. But I didn't really think about it from a standpoint of like, if it's updated content, but it's not a new region, like, do we use that and put out a couple episodes to explore the new content as well? So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I also still need to do Signal Void. I'm realizing that as I'm talking here right now, so we might need to have a couple episodes for that as well. But excited to kind of get back to the bread and butter of Interloper. Still no matches. Okay. I think you might be able to break these crates down for some stuff, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Wish it was warmer in here. Did I hit that toolbox? I did. Okay. And I see the spray paint there, but I'm gonna leave it. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, need to get our bearings a little bit. Should be this way. Oh wow, bear's right there. Of course we have absolutely no way to really even defend ourselves if he attacked, but like we can't even, hunt him or anything. Yeah, so what's the plan? I mean, we really need to get to a forge soon-ish. We are fairly close to Timberwolf, though. So, like, would it make sense to swing over there and check that out before we head for the forge? I don't know. Thompson's Crossing. I think it's over this next hill. Yeah, it's where the road's going, so it should be. Just need to watch for wolves through here. It's probably a deer. Sure is. Oh wow, it's farther than I thought it was. I was thinking this was going to be like Thompson's Crossing right here. I think it's still up there. It's just, like I said, farther than I kind of anticipated. Burn a little juice here. I guess, you know what, there's probably toilets here too. I didn't really think about it, but I know that there's at least one in the community hall, and then I bet there's one in that, is it like a gas station? I bet there's one in there too. Should be right over this hill, yep. No wolves. I think we're good. Yeah, so let's get indoors for a little bit and warm up. Squeeze through there. Yep. Okay. So let's just go straight for the community hall. See what kind of loot there is in there. The biggest thing I'm worried about right now is matches. Getting over there. Nope. I would really like to keep this run for 500 days. We've kind of mentioned that in the past. I think last season or season 3 we kind of made it to, I could check for sure, but I think it was like roughly 250 days. So we were kind of halfway there. But that's just kind of maybe a personal goal of mine, is to hit 500 days on Interloper in this one. So we'll see. We'll see what we're able to do off the start here. Kind of get ourselves established a little bit, and then maybe start thinking about how we accomplish that. Okay, we got another crate back there. I'm hoping for matches in the kitchen, basically. Anything back here? Nope. Or another pot, which I don't see. All these little drawers to search through. Whetstone to sharpen the blades we don't have. I think we forge in Forlorn. I think that's going to be the easiest. So we could go, well, we could go to Ravine to Broken Railroad, right? Am I right? No, that goes to... trying to think. Keep an eye on what I'm doing at the same time. No, I guess it would be Desolation Point. Yeah. We'd have to go through the ravine into Coastal to Desolation Point, which is a really long walk, so I don't think that's what we do. I think we probably do Forlorn. Okay, well. I'll take that, but there wasn't much else here. Which... let's get some cloth. Warm up while we do this. Just thinking, if I don't find gloves soon, I'm going to want to make hand wraps. So I'm going to gather some of this for that. Okay, that ought to be enough for now. Okay, let's man, warm up a little bit. And then let's check some of the other houses and things that are surrounding us. Let's go over there first. Anything? Nope. Aren't there supposed to be things in the visors now? I don't know if it's worth checking really or not. If you ever find anything like of consequence in there or not. Nothing. And I guess there's not a toilet in here. I was thinking there was, but unless it's hiding somewhere. I should have just left that. We can burn it. It's just pointless to... oh, there we go. Matches. Perfect. Alright. That is kind of the big hurdle for me. So we have a pot, and now we have matches. So we can make our own water if we need to. Cookbook. Okay, I think that's everything in here. let's go on to the next building. Do a quick double take. Okay. Let's check the truck, and then we'll cross back over the road. Nada. Nada. It's fairly warm outside right now. If we could find a good coat, we'd probably be fairly well off for the time being. So I guess we're gonna need to find a hammer too before we can think about forging. I kind of forget that. I'm more concerned about where I'm gonna go to forge than really like even making sure I've got the necessary tools to do it. So that could be a challenge, depending on how much they actually kind of switched up the loot tables. You know, I don't even really necessarily know where to begin looking for a hammer. Frostbite risk looking, oof. We should go ahead and just, let's look to see if we don't find gloves in this building, in this house, then we'll go ahead and make the hand wraps just because I don't want to get frostbite. We could leave this house and find them in the next, but if I could just not have to deal with it, that would be great too. Oh, and you know what? There will be a toilet in here. Yeah, there's tons of water around. Yeah, no gloves. Still a small chance, I guess. Gotta have like over 1.5 gallons right now. Yep. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Might be a waste, but takes 4 cloth. Wow. Look at that. It healed up for me just standing in here. Or I think that's my head probably, but still. Okay. Just some peace of mind. Alright, I think that's everything in here though. Yep. Okay, let's go on. Let's try to go down like this side of the road first. Some lantern fuel over there. I guess we really should check that barn out front of the farmhouse. Just because I don't know loot-wise. There could be something there. I guess I should like change all expectations about where loot is. And I don't know, maybe you guys tell me in the comments, does it seem like they really changed the loot spawn locations up that much? Yeah, we're gonna have a just absolute truckload of water. It's not a bad thing, I guess. Ah, nice, okay. Gets us something. So we're gonna have close to 2 gallons. It's gotta be a ton of weight. Oops. If we could find a second pot, that would be really nice. There we go. Awesome. Alright, we can make a gallon of water in one sitting. Okay. Did we go upstairs? I don't remember. Let's go. I don't think we did. Nope. nothing in there. Okay. All right, let's go into the next house. Just keep moving through town. Try and get like all of this looted at least, and then, man, I don't know. I feel like we should go search that barn just because it's kind of a tool shed kind of area. We should see there. I'm just thinking about that hammer. Okay, let's go hit the church. There's not usually much of anything in here, but still worth checking out. It's a soda. Okay. It's a rabbit. I was like, what is that? Okay, there's a backpack down here. Nothing. Alright, let's go back down the other side of the road. They changed the model of the hat, didn't they? It used to just lay like flat, and now it's kind of like more 3D, where it like kind of actually looks like a hat. Okay. Anything in the little farmer's market? I'm not seeing anything. Nope. What am I doing? Okay, I think that's everything here. I don't think any of the houses on the other side of the road are accessible, but let's go check. And then, let's see, it's not super late, and we still have a decent amount of energy. We might try to at least maybe get to, like, the other side of Pleasant Valley, since, you know, it's not terrible right now. Not super far away either. I don't think any of these can be opened, and I do think there's wolves over here, so let's maybe just hit the car and get out. Nothing. And maybe the truck. Fuse. I don't really know what to make of those in Interloper at this point. I'm going to leave them, like, because we're going to find wires and things too, and I just don't really know if there's a point right now in Interloper specifically picking those up, so we'll skip them for now. Okay, and we'll get a move on. I think if we can get maybe at least to the cave to get out of here today. Oh, I don't have a bedroll. Shoot. We could get to, I'm thinking where we could stop. I kind of forgot about that. Well, we could go back to the farmhouse for the night. This road would take us there. We could go up to the signal tower. I don't know if that's the best way to phrase that. These birds, where are they at? Just flying overhead. See if this truck's got anything. Signal, I don't think it's called Signal Hill, is it? It's called Signal Hill. But that radio tower that's kind of by the cave to get into Winding River. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to do that because there's usually some decent loot there. And if that's the case, then you know, we can find some loot there. We can spend the night there. It looks like the sun just kind of came out, so it might be best served. Is this? I think this is it. This is the path we need to take us there. We do need to kind of hustle, though. Let's try and, like, cut some corners. We need to be careful of wolves, though, for sure. Yeah, snow completely died. It really makes sense. I wish we had started out warm, because then we probably would have stayed fairly warm on this little journey. If we had any cutting utensils, tools. No sign of any wolves. And it's evening, so if we time this right, we might kind of like walk in the door right when it's time to go to bed, and that would be nice, so we don't have to, like, you know, worry about anything. The only thing I really haven't done here that I kind of wish I would have is grabbed some cattails. We have plenty of food for probably at least a couple days, but, you know, it would have been nice to have the security of the cattails. Should probably grab some sticks along the way too. What do we have? Do we have anything? We got 8 of them. Let's grab a couple more. I'll call that good, because I think we also have a log. Okay. So I'm hoping to be able to see the tower fairly soon. Should be straight ahead. No, we may not be able to see it through these. Oh, wait. There it is. I think. Or are those just really tall trees? I don't know. Alright, there's the pond. Okay. Yeah, let's run through there and see. We should be able to get some cattails here, actually. This might work out for us. And then we really need to think about getting inside pretty quickly here. So let's just grab a handful. Get the cattail heads too for fire starters. Tenders, I mean. There's a buck. Fire starting magnoglass, nice. That's huge. We should be set on water though for quite some time with everything we found in the toilets of Pleasant Valley. Okay, so should just kind of be over that next hill, and then I think there's a little valley and then another hill, and it's at the top of that second hill, so should be good in here. I'd love to just run it out the rest of the way, but we're getting pretty tired. Come on. I wonder, I've noticed a couple times that I've played Stalker since the update that there's been a set of crampons at the top of the summit in Timberwolf. I wonder if that's the case on Interloper too. I kind of doubt it, but wouldn't that be nice? If there were crampons there, it would help me so much to get to the technical backpack. With those big long rope climbs that we always have to face to do that. Really Sorry, I looked down at my watch for half a second and the world fell apart. Okay, let's see. It should be through here somewhere. Maybe over there. No. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're getting there. Wind's picking up, though. That's going to slow us down. I hate that so much. And there's a wolf. He just went right behind the tree. Man, I hate the wind so much. It always seems to be coming from the direction that I need to go, right? Like, it's just, like, without fail. So far, he's leaving us alone. Should just be through these trees. We've got like 25-30% condition. We lost a lot of condition today, but we've covered a lot of ground too. We've found a lot of decent loot for off the bat. I mean, we could survive. We could just sit up here in this building for the next 3 or 4 days probably and survive. So we've got a good amount of stuff. We're not going to do that obviously, but I feel like we're fairly well set up for a first day. So we'll probably get back around 50% condition after tonight and make a go at it in the morning. And tomorrow we'll probably spend quite a bit of time indoors because we'll go through the cave. That's technically indoors, and then we'll probably, you know, search the dam when we get into Winding River and Mystery Lake. So that'll be about a good amount of time spent indoors as well. So, gotta find this hammer. That's really the biggest obstacle I think in our path right now. Is finding a hammer. Getting close. Such a short distance to cover, but it's taken us so long to get there. Some wires, some more firewood. I wonder, this has got to be one of the spots for Signal Void, right? Because I think that is a new little tower. All right, let's get inside. Okay, let's do a quick run around of the loot in here. See if we find anything crazy. Okay, a little bit of food. Some more wires down there on the ground. Battery. I guess the batteries, you need scrap metal, right, to fix the radio towers. It's probably why there's so many batteries around. There's a fuse. More wires. Okay. Tons of food and stuff in here. Another fuse down there. Okay. A lot of difficulties, or especially like Stalker, there's usually, oh, is there a pair? No, there's usually a pair of pants down there I was hoping for. It's usually snow pants, or at least it was before the update. So I was hoping for maybe a pair of jeans or something in Interloper, but nothing. No hammer either, so we'll have to keep searching. But I think this is probably a good place to go ahead and wrap up this episode, guys. I'll probably just essentially go to sleep and wake up, and we'll get the show on the road in the morning. So as usual, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in, checking out the episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button for me. If you have not subscribed to the channel, would invite you to go ahead and do that as well. And of course, any comments you guys have, throw those into the comment section below. And yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in, checking out. That's it for me in this one. I'll catch y'all next time.